Rolling.
All right. Hey, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jorge Rodriguez, and can you introduce yourself a little bit and to the audience, some detail about yourself?
Yeah, hi everybody. Thank you for choosing me to share my knowledge. My name is Samuel Urrea. You can call me Sam Urea, and I am your brother.
Yeah, he's my brother. And so he travels a lot. How many countries you think you've been to?
So I don't like to become obsessed with the idea of numbers of countries. So I kind of want to forget how many. Although a couple months ago I was counting. I think it was 20. I don't know. I think it was 25. But I'd have to recount.
Like, was like the first reason you started to travel in the first place?
Well, I think I have a special reason for wanting to travel. I grew up in Colombia, and ever since I had memory, I played soccer, and
When did you start traveling and like why?
all these different like clubs and teams. At least in my case, I started really being like, I want to go there someday. Like, I want to go visit Madrid. I want to visit London. My favorite team is from London. So my love of soccer and just how intertwined soccer is in politics as well. If you guys aren't familiar with soccer, look into it. Everything that has to do with the sport also has to do with like what's going on in that city, political movements, a lot of history. So I would say football, and I like to call it football, is the reason that I started being interested in visiting other countries.
All right. And what would you say is your favorite overall thing about traveling? It can be anything. I'm gonna ask you two last questions. Okay, so what would you say is like the biggest pros of traveling and the biggest cons, if there is any cons to traveling?
Well, I'm 28 years of age, and I don't want to be too deep in the way that I answer these questions, but I guess this is the only way that I can answer is the cons are just an interpretation of what you think a situation is. So there's pros. I like to think positively about most things in life. So I would say it's only pros when it comes to traveling. Now, you might have situations that are not the most favorable. You might have inconveniences when you travel, like language barriers, fearing for your safety because sometimes just you have a feeling and you're not. It's an unpleasant feeling. You could call that a con, but then the cool thing about traveling is when you look back at things, even inconveniences or crazy stories that maybe at the time were you were so stressed out about or you were worried about. You look back and you tell the story and you're laughing at it. Just the memory becomes sweet. The memory becomes even better. Even when something is bad. I don't know what else in life is bad in the past or in the moment and then becomes a good memory. Except traveling, seriously. And so you have all these things that are already positive within that, and then even the cons become pros. So that's what I really like, and it just gets you out of your comfort zone anyway. So let's say you feel like I just don't want to do this. I'm not good with people. Well, become good with people. That con. Go out there, talk to people, be by yourself, go other people, travel, be in different situations, and you just grow as a person.
Yeah, all right. So last thing I'm going to ask you is just like, what are your final comments or remarks or anything you want to leave out to the audience just to end it off real quick?
Yeah, I mean, I am like I said previously, I was born and raised in Colombia, but I'm a very proud American. I moved to the United States when I was 12. And I think as Americans, we have the privilege of being in a very, very, very amazing country with a lot of opportunities, financial, physical. I mean, our passport gets us access to 172 countries with no extra requirements. Use that opportunity because there's people around the world that would do and I'm telling you, absolutely, they're doing it right now. They're crossing borders to get the basic rights that we have. They're currently crossing borders as we speak, risking their lives, leaving their families behind to come and have the exact same basic things that we have in the States.
use that opportunity, because there's people around the world that would do any, and I'm telling you, absolutely, they're doing it right now. They're crossing borders to get the basic rights that we have. They're currently crossing borders as we speak, risking their lives, leaving their families behind to come and have the exact same basic things that we have in the States. So for those of us who are born into this culture, be thankful and use your opportunities, because God sent you here, and you are already blessed. So use that, not just to travel, but to just explore the world. And not all of us can explore the world as easily as America. So take advantage of that.
All right. Have a great day, everyone, and go travel, go to search up some cheap ticket destinations. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is just to encourage y'all to get out of your comfort zone and realize how an amazing experience that traveling can actually be, no matter what actually happens to you. All right.
Exactly.
Bye, everyone.